The Prime Minister of Fiji is encouraging the world's billionaires to return to the Pacific island within the hopes that it'll revive the country's crippled tourist industry. So, say you're a billionaire looking to fly your own jet, rent your own island, and invest many dollars in Fiji within the process, PM Frank Bainimarama said during a candid tweet. If you've taken all the required health precautions and borne all associated costs, you'll have a replacement home to flee the pandemic in paradise. According to Sky News, Fiji's main airport has been shut since March 25 and an 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. curfew was enforced by police patrols. But Aya Said Kayum, the nation's attorney general, told The Observer that 30 high-net-worth individuals from a really well-known company were scheduled to arrive by Sunday. Holidaymakers arriving by yacht also are welcome, as long as they're willing to spend 14 days stumped before coming ashore. All travelers will need to quarantine before being allowed to roam the island freely. So who is presumably to possess the cash to wish up the Prime Minister's offer? Consistent with Forbes, it'll be this bunch. 1. Jeff Bezos, $113 billion. The former hedge fund manager turned online bookseller started Amazon in his garage in 1994. Bezos has invested heavily in space technology and also owns the Washington Post newspaper. 2. Gates, $98 billion. A permanent fixture at the absolute best end of Forbes' list for the past 20 years. The Microsoft founder has sold or given away much of his stake within the company. He owns just 1% of Microsoft and now focuses predominantly on his philanthropic work. 3. Mark Zuckerberg, $78.6 billion. Zuckerberg famously started Facebook in 2004 at the age of 19 and now's among the absolute best 5 richest men within the earth. 4. Bernard Arnault and family, $76 billion. Arnault is the wealthiest European on the list. The Frenchman oversees an empire of quite 60 brands including Louis Vuitton and Sephora, and he recently overtook Gates to become the second richest man on the planet. 5. Warren Buffett, $67.5 billion. Now in his 9th decade, the Berkshire Hathaway chief executive, mentioned because the Oracle of Omag is one among the foremost successful investors of all time. Like Gates, he has pledged to provide away quite 99% of his fortune to charity.